face, it's Kat here, and if you guys haven't been able to tell, I love myself a good red eyeshadow. Red eyeshadow looks are some of my all-time favorite to do. I just love a good red smoky eye. I think it complements my skin very well. It's just so great. And ever since I was an emo kid, I had always been on that hunt for that perfect Gerard Way eyeshadow. And now I do own the exact shadow that he used. But in this hunt, I have found so many amazing red eye products that I want to share them with you guys. So if you guys aren't able to find his exact eyeshadow like I was lucky to, you guys can have these great options or just even fun red options, because honestly, red eyeshadow is just the way to go. So I think it's fitting to start with the eyeshadow that got me into this whole mess, and that is Gash by Urban Decay. I mentioned this in my Gerard Way video, but this is the exact eyeshadow that he used to use back in the day. It is just a beautiful, beautiful, rusty, dark red shade. Oh my god. I love it so much. It's so pretty. And it's just, it's that perfect dark red. And I know it can be kind of hard to find. I think you can find it on eBay. I got this at Nordstrom Rack by surprise. I was so happy. I couldn't believe I found it. But yeah, just look up Urban Decay Gash, and if you find it, that's his eyeshadow. That was the one. This was the goal. But let's go and check out all these rest of the amazing other eyeshadow products. So one of the first ones I bought when I was looking for red eyeshadow was this one by Stargazer. I don't know if you got many people know this brand. I get it off of Amazon. I love this brand, by the way. They make amazing, great neon like pigments, and I loved this shadow. It's just such a nice like bright red. It's not as dark as Gash, but it builds up and blends to be really beautiful. This is, again, one of my favorite red products. I love the Stargazer color. And honestly, it's like so cheap. I think it's like $6 or $7 for a single one off of Amazon. I think they were like $5 on eBay too. Just look around, but like, I love this red. It is so pretty. So at the beginning of like my search, there wasn't many brands that had a red eyeshadow. So like, yes, the Stargazer was great, but NYX had that Primal color line, and I think they still have it, where they have like all those bright colors like yellow and blue, but they have this one called Hot Red. Now I will say that this one is not the nicest to blend, but you gotta work with it. It's a really great bright red color though. It gives you that pigment that you want. It's so hot red, and it blends, it doesn't blend the easiest, so you really have to work it, but it's such a pretty shade of red that it's honestly worth it. And I think these ones are only like $5 if I am correct. I should probably look this up, but I'm not going to. But the hot colors are they're just really nice bright colors. You just have to work with them a little bit extra. A friend of mine knows I really, really love red eyeshadow, and there's an eyeshadow I always wanted, but I was so cheap and I could never do it, and they went to Drag Con and they surprised me with it, and they bought me Love Plus from Sugar Pill. And this is honestly like the best red eyeshadow in the game. Like, yeah, that Gash is the Gerard Way one, but this one is life-changing. It blends so beautifully. It's just such a great color. You can build it up. You can put it really soft. Like, oh, I love this red. It is so nice. It's just a nice, good, dark red, and it just blends so nicely, and I just love it so much. I just rammed that into the other one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm swatching terribly. But I love Sugar Pill's red so much. Now, not all the reds are matte. You know me, I love glitter, I love shimmer, so of course I picked up some really beautiful metallics. Now these are the Prise Metal collection by J-Cat. These are like a mousse-like eyeshadow, and they're really pretty. They're like a beautiful foiled shadow. And I don't see a lot of people talk about these, but these are like $4. They swatch so beautifully. They're honestly just, gorgeous, stunning. I have these in a couple of colors, and I love them. If you ever just want a nice little like topper of glitter, well, shimmer, this is the way to go. And it's just such a nice color. This is in the shade Fiery Bolt, and I just love to top this with some, like, you just do a really like dark matte eye, and then you pop this in the center, and it's gorgeous. And J-Cat also has this other product. It's called the Holographic 3D Eye Toppers, and it's like a liquid eyeshadow like Stila's and stuff. I will say these do dry out pretty quickly, That is my biggest complaint with these. I love them and they're really cheap, so I mean it's like not the most expensive to replace, which like the Stilo ones also dry out really fast, so like I'd rather pay $4, get a couple uses out of it instead of paying like 30. But like it has this beautiful coppery red shade. Again, this one's kind of getting old, but it kind of matches that one, but it's just a beautiful like glitter topper to go with it. And I just think these are stunning and they're great, and like I love that they come in red because I'm really happy that a lot more brands are coming out with like red eyeshadows and things, even though like I have a lot, but I always need more. Let's take a break from eyeshadows for a second because the next ones are going to come from like eyeshadows that are in palettes, and let's just do some eyeliners because I love a good red eyeliner. The first one is Urban Decay's. It is their Razor Sharp Liner in the shade Fireball, which, I know this one's pretty old, so she's kind of drying, but this color is just such a nice dark red. It's literally the same exact red as those, but it's such a beautiful liner and it dries and it stays on all day. And like, I remember I splurged. I was like a treat yourself moment. I was like, I want a red liquid liner, and there wasn't many there. And I saw this one and I was like, girl, you get that $20 eyeliner. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Red eye makeup products, you know what I'm saying? ColourPop came out with a matte red eyeliner, which is bomb AF. Oh my gosh, I love it. I want to get their black version of this. I only own it in the red, but like it's such a good liner and you get such a sharp line and it's just such a pretty red shade. They also have the this color in their mascara, which I wanted to include in this video, but I left mine at a friend's house. But I love the red mascara from ColourPop. It blends so perfectly in the waterline, because sometimes I don't like to have black mascara with a red smoky eye. I like it all just be red on the bottom and then the matte lashes on the top. So like I love the red mascara. I can't remember what it's called right now, but that one's good. But the eyeliner in Try Me is a great red liner. And if like you can't get one of these and you have like a red liquid lipstick, if it's vegan, you're able to put it on your eyes. At least, I mean, like, I do it. Now this next product is like my holy grail red eye product. My ride or die. I can never live without this red eye product, and if they ever discontinue it, I will sob forever. And I have like 50 of these in my makeup because I constantly just keep rebuying them because I'm afraid I'm going to be out. And that is NYX's Faux Black Liner in Oxblood. You've probably seen me use this in the past like 20 tutorials because I literally wear it all the time. It is a perfect red for your waterline because it's just such a deep, smoky ox blood color that it doesn't make you look sick. It just gives you that nice smoky effect, and like, oh my god, I love it so much. And like it just, see how dark it is? You see that? It is perfect. It's so great. It's so grungy and smoky and fantastic. And NYX, I swear to God, if you ever get rid of this, I will hunt you down. Alright, so let's get back to just eyeshadows. But these next ones are going to be ones that are in palettes. Now we're going to get one with the newest one out of the way, and that is Flaming Hot from the Controversy palette. This color is so bright and red. Oh my god, I love it so much. Like, I use it a lot. That's probably one of my most used shades in this palette besides like Trisha. But like, look at that. Look at that red. That is so great. It's just, ooh, pure pigment. It stains your lids, but worth it, honestly. And then he had in his Jawbreaker palette, he has this shade called Cherry Wet. Now, I will say it is more of like a pinky red. But God, it's so pretty and it blends so nicely, and just look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love this one so much. They also have a darker one called Licorice here, and I do like this color, but not as much as I like Cherry Wet. But this one is just like a pure red, while that one is just like that pinky red that's like cutesy. I love it. And they do have a shimmery red in this palette too, and what that I like. Again, I don't use this color as often though as I should. I will say this one is not as pigmented as the other reds, but I do really think it's pretty. This hand's filled up, so we'll move on to this arm. The next one is the Venus Vivid palette. It has this bright neon red called Starburst, and like, do you see that? It is neon, guys. Like, it is so bright. This is a bright, bright red. Like, do you see that? Do you see how bright that red is? It is so bright. It's beautiful, but oh my god, it is in your face red. And then, of course, you can't not mention the Venus palette in general. The shade Muse is the first one that I found that was the closest to being that like Gerard Way grungy red. And oh, I'm wearing it on my lids right now. I love this shade so much. Please bury me in this eyeshadow, honestly. Like, look at that. Oh, that is the perfect Gerard Way red right there. Baby, baby, that is a good red. The second closest red eyeshadow though I did find to being close to that is in the LA Splash Classic Horror palette. It is the shade 13th, and this is another just like nice, moody, dark red. Like, it has a little brightness to it, but it's just so dark and moody that like, ugh. This would be like your second closest to that Gerard Way. I would say if you wanted it, these two are the way to go. It also has this shade Nightmare in here, which is like a nice dark burgundy, which is a little too dark to be Gerard Way, but god is it gorgeous. Like, can we talk about how gorgeous that is? Like, yeah. So these three are probably your closest to being like Gerard Way, but I really do love how the Stargazer one like builds up, and you can get that nice effect from that one as well. And to complete the rest of these red eyeshadows, we're going to go in with the I Heart Revolution Strawberry Sprinkles palette, the cute little donut palette. Now I will say not every shadow in this palette is a winner, but the two foiled shades, oh my gosh, like, oh, let me get these, like, do you see that? They're so beautiful and foiled. And you apply these with your fingers and like it's stunning. Like, oh, gorgeous. Like, oh, they're beautiful. These are perfect to put in like the center lid, just like those J-Cat like toppers. Like, these are just really pretty, beautiful shimmers. So that is all of my red eye products that I love, 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 love. I know it kind of felt like a collection video, but like, I do own a couple more red eye products that I just don't think are worth mentioning at all. Like, I love red eyeshadow, but if I had to do like a top 5 like red eye products, I would definitely go with the LA Splash Reds. These are beautiful, stunning. You get a bright and a dark, and like, oh, they look so good and smoky and Gerard Way. And then of course Love Plus by Sugar Pill, best red eyeshadow ever. I love it so much. It is just beautiful, and like, you can use this for so many things. Like, use blush, eyeshadow, like, oh, it's beautiful. The NYX Ox Blood Pencil, I cannot live without ever. It's of course going to be on the top 5 list because it's amazing. And then of course the Venus palette, this baby is just stunning. I love the red in this. Muse is, ooh, it's just so pretty. Number 1, Gash. It's the Gerard Way eyeshadow. What do you want me to say? It's my favorite. So yeah, I know this is kind of an obscure video, just talking about red eye makeup, but I feel like with My Chemical Romance coming back, I feel like a lot of people are going to be on the hunt for good red eyeshadow products when they go to their concerts, and everyone's going to want that perfect Gerard Way smoky eye. So I thought I would share my hunt with you guys because I love red eyeshadow so very, very much. And let me know down in the comments if you like this type of video, if you wanted me to talk about like my favorite pink makeup products. Like, I almost said pink eye products, but I was like, ew, pink eye. So, but yeah, if you like my favorite pink eyeshadow products, or like green or blue, you know, just let me know if you like this. If not, I'll just stop doing it. But thank you guys for watching anyway. I just think red eyeshadow is very important, and God, just keep coming out with them, guys, because I will just add to this collection. I love red eyeshadow, and I have the perfect Gerard Way, but I always need more. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I would just be really, really rad of you guys. I hope you stay lovely. Bye!